It's a beautiful spring Sunday in Blacksburg as number 16 Virginia Tech looks for the series sweep against Boston College. For the Hokies, this is a vitally important game as they try to stay right in the thick of
against Virginia Tech when you just know that the offense for the Hokies is looming.
Waited on the 2-2, and it's punched into right field for a leadoff single for Laviolette. Second hit of this series.
The best hitters, and everyone's been kind of just moving around them.
And there is back-to-back hits as Hannah Slyke puts it through the left side. That's the first hit. Is that she tells her head coach she's willing to do anything for the team and does it all the time. How about 3 straight rises, each one a little bit more out of the zone, and got
to tell right away that Boston College came out very aggressive with Laviolette and Slyke getting after it, and so you can just see grind. It's the adjustment for me. Or maybe I'm going change, but right now I'm just going high heat.
Oh, exactly what grind does. Gives up a couple of singles to start off. And on Ritter, who's 4 for 7 this weekend, and make it 5 for 8. It is just so difficult to retire Emma Ritter. I mean, this
better every single season.
1-0 misses on the run. Ritter done. Hannah Slyke erases her, and Emma Ritter is caught stealing down at second base for lineup unscathed. And so there's ball 4. Because you have to get Addie Green and then Emma Ritter, and 134 home runs. Chatfield gets into it to center. This time didn't get all of it though, and Laviolette backs up to make the play, 2 away. Schedule 113. Virginia Tech's is 41. Not a bad mark, not incredible though. Goes up in the zone, and the 1-2 is whiffed at by McMillan. So payoff on the way, and that's just upstairs and barely missed. So the leadoff is on. He
was making their postseason pushes with Keely Rochard, just the absolute, in my opinion, workhorse and one of the best to do it. Had to go a lot of innings and had some support, but not like this. Not
issue with the rise ball pitchers that when they miss, they give up home runs. That's already the 12th that she has allowed so far this year. That's over to Peck, to Chatfield, and doesn't have to worry about her being slotted into that first base lineup position. Got her at the belt. Went back to the off speed for the 5th strikeout again, and hasn't throughout the series until last inning.
Yeah, it's going to be the adjustments that she's going to have to make. The more that you face the same offense, the more they're comfortable, the more you're scouted, and the more you have to change up your game plan a little bit. She's going to stick with her game plan, which is
runs impressive shots, as we are used to seeing, now into double figures with 43 runs driven in. She's 9 for her last 18. And bounces one up the middle. This handled by Jackson. Nice job by Siegel. She couldn't keep her foot on the base, though.
Has worked her way into the lineup.
And went up in the zone. Ritter challenged her for her 2nd strikeout of the game. Ripped the opposite way, and that gets past it. Diving Gyrie into left. Aldridge into second, and Virginia Tech has its first run. Fagan scores all the way from first on the ribby double by Aldridge.
Kylie Aldridge just smokes this thing down the line, almost gets jammed a little bit, but because of the velocity from Abby Dunning, you can see how hard that ball is hit. Gyrie was playing off of the line, and how about Fagan scoring all the way from first base? That ball gets cut at shortstop by
and she has run with it. What a great experience for her in just her freshman season to man shortstop for this team. And she'll take a 4-pitch walk.
One thing I'm noticing right now, Alex, with the Virginia Tech hitters is they're all off of the plate here in the second.
0-1 on the dangerous leadoff hitter for Virginia Tech, Emma Ritter. She goes the opposite way, out to right field, and Stevens backpedals to make the catch. Gave it a ride, but just not enough. Virginia Tech does get one more back, and we have played 2 at Tech softball.
Series in hand here with 2 wins, going for a sweep. There's also a couple of rubber matches going on in the ACC, so those are fun as well. It's a lot to play for here on Sunday.
On the outside corner called strike 3 this year. So when you play at home, you're always going to have your fan base. It's going to be a lot easier. 2-2 got underneath it on the infield. Here's Peck with the call and the catch, 2 away. Last spot in the field, so they need to keep winning. Reaches on the 2-2 in the hole. There's Rose, just not in time.
You're setting up, and it starts with your eyes, but then it's got to follow with your hands. You can always go lower in the zone, but start high, work down.
Got her! 7 on the game now for Lindsey Grine.
Fierce all year. And when she's going as good as she can go, she said she's as good as anyone, and I agree.
Cut on and missed as Dunning goes up in the zone.
You sit on it on Saturday, you get ready for Sunday.
2-1 on Chatfield. Lofted to shallow left, and it dunks in for a base hit.
She is constantly watching film of herself to figure out how she can get better.
High fly to right, handled by Stevens for out number 2, and no advance from Chatfield, or McNally, that is, the new pinch runner at first base.
Rise balls, it's going to help tremendously with that jump.
Another payoff to the opposite field. Coming on with a basket catch, Stevens. She's been the hero's favorite time of year. The NCAA Regionals. Ripped into left, leadoff single for Jewel Shields. And she strikes out, looking for the second time. 8.
Did you beat me or did I beat you?
0-2. Got underneath this one to center field. Ritter gives it a look, and it's out of here. Second home run of the game for Jordan Stevens. She is inferno hot. What a hunch by her head coach, Amy Cavilhag.
Stunned. I am stunned. This is your 8-hole hitter with 2 home runs. This is a 2-strike swing. That pitch is up out of the zone. She has no business getting this pitch. It's not a bad pitch at all by Lindsey Grine. It's kind of where she wants to put it. It's where she's been successful. She has 8 strikeouts on that pitch, but not to this hitter, Jordan Stevens. Red hot. This
performance so far by Stevens. Chopper over to Rose, handles and fires, and gets the speedy Jackson for out number 2. Ball's there. 1-2. Cut on and missed. And so Lindsey Grine bounces back with her 9th strike. Fagan floats it into right, and there's a leadoff hit. That is exactly how you want to bounce back from getting. Out the way of Stevens, second baseman Jackson with the call and the catch. And she'll make it for out. 1 win away from being in that field. She thinks they need to get to somewhere between 7 and 8. Swung right through it, and Kylie Aldridge is down.
You've had time to digest what the pitcher's throwing. You've gone in there, you felt it yourself. You can talk about it with your teammates, and you go up there with a different plan. I don't know. Dunning is rolling. Back out on game 3 when you have come up short twice in a row.
Over to third, knocked down by Peck, gets up and throws, but it's not in time.
Mentally, it's tough on the road to continue to go out, and you know who you're going to face. You've felt it. You've had the swing.
Today. This time the bunt's down, and Grind handles in time. Good sacrifice there by Gyrie to move the runner into scoring position and one away.
Let's get her one more run. Could be a big difference maker.
Gator Robinson right back to Grind. Goes to first one, and the runner advances like into third. Strikeouts for the game so far. Had to throw a lot of pitches. Got her, up and in. Give her double digits. And
Well, this series she had a day break.
3-1 in on the fists, out to left, and it's misplayed by LaViolette. Ritter is on second to start off Virginia Tech. On the left fielder. Lazy fly to right, and there's Stevens for out number one. Big. And it is ball four.
But keep it on the outside part of the plate.
Too far outside, and the bases are juiced for Bree Peck. She is 0 for 2 today. Driven, right field, down for a base hit. 1 run scores. Here comes the second. It's in there, and Virginia Tech is within one. In. Exactly what the Hokies needed, a sign of life from the offense the third time through the order. Fagan, base hit right field. 1 run scores. Peck comes around as well. Fagan's in there on second. Virginia Tech takes the lead in what's been a magical 5th inning for them this series.
This team and this offense is too good. Third time through, you look at the 2 walks in this inning, setting up opportunities like this. These players are too clutch. Bree Peck, Cam Fagan, they've been getting it done all season long. You can just see the emotion right here. Watch Cam Fagan come up. She turns, she sees she's safe, fires up.
And she has left the yard twice. Bouncer right side, that is through. Fagan getting the go-ahead, and she's in there as the throw gets away. 3 straight hits from Virginia Tech, and they have stormed out in front of Boston College in the 5th.
You just feel for Abby Dunning here. And to be honest, look where Jackson at second base is playing. She's playing so far up the middle, and we've seen a couple of hits to that side when Dunning goes with her fastball on the outside part of the plate. I'm not sure why her positioning is so up the middle.
And there's another one into right field. Luco had to hold up at first, so she is going to just get to third. Negotiate the Virginia Tech lineup 3 times. Like, there's a reason. There's a reason that the 5th inning has been so tough, because that's when it's by no means out of hand. As that base hit up the middle is going to score at least 1. It's going to score 2.
This is 0-2 pitch, and just cannot put a pitch here to Emma Ritter. She hits the outside part of the plate so well, has so much power. Her extension.
Now bunt shown down to third. They're going to steal another run at home. Ani Rose comes in.
So tactical, because you feel the chaos that is all around Boston College, and you just need to feed into it. This is just not having an awareness of where the runners are, where your feet are.
So Chatfield walks for the 2nd time, and that loads the bases. 1-2. Deep drive, center field, ball game. Corey McMillan's grand slam, the exclamation point. The first time that Virginia Tech has ever swept a 3-game ACC series, all by run rule.
What did we just watch? My goodness, 12 runs in 1 inning in the 5th. And they end it with 1 swing because this is what this team does. So easy, right out of the swing. McMillan knows it. It's gone. Grand slam to end the game, to end the series, to walk off the weekend.
The 9th run rule win for Virginia Tech in 14 ACC wins now as they improve to 14-4. BC drops to 5-10 after being swept this weekend.